based off Sesame Street. Well, what are we getting? We're getting some NFTs. That's right. Sesame Street NFTs are coming out. Now, I'm like, first of all, I don't even get NFTs. Like, I understand they're like a digital media. Like, I have this little image on my computer now that I paid like how much for. It's non-fungible tokens. Okay, great. But anyways, they're gonna release a Cookie Monster digital token first. There'll be $60 each. They're gonna release 5,555 Cookie Monsters. So get them while they're hot. They're starting March 19th via VV Digital Collectibles app. So that's where you can get them at. They're going to be, they're putting them out there. You get that verified ownership of digital content. And it's going to kick off, it's going to kick off the Sesame Street thing. So it'll be the first one. And then it'll probably go from there and go crazy. The official announcement says, collaborating with VV for Sesame Street, this first collection of digital collectibles is a great way to celebrate enduring legacy and give our longtime fans a new way to showcase their love for Sesame Street and its characters. All right. Next we'll get the tickle. Next will be the Tickle Me Elmo one, right? Tickle me NFT. That'll be called
Tickle Me Tokens.
Tickle me tokens. Give me that Tickle Me token coming out.
That's actually very clever, Jake.
It's not a good idea.
Yeah, I don't know. Like the thing is, again, we're talking about digital stuff. We're talking about digital currency, tradable cards. Do kids need this? Do we need to do this with Sesame Street? Do kids even watch Sesame Street anymore? That's the other thing. But do we even need this? Like, I don't know. To me, it's like going too far. I just hear about NFTs and I'm just like, why as it is? Jake, what do you think? Do you think this is a good thing? Are you excited? Would you get your Cookie Monster on? Or are you like, guys, just stop?
Just stop. Straight up. That's it. That's all. Yeah. I don't know.
That's all.
I think, yeah. I don't know. It's one of those. NFTs are strange, and there has to be a belief system behind it. So I imagine if there's enough people out there who think there's value in this, they can all be weird and get their Cookie Monster on if they want. Or if I had to choose, I would be Grover. Maybe I would get Grover. Just because he's cranky, like he's like the grouchy one, and it made me laugh all the time.
How about Oscar the Grouch? If you want to talk cranky,
is Oscar the Grouch or is it Grover? Or is Grover the blue one?
Oscar the Grouch,
Grover's the blue one.
Okay, no, I like Grouch then. The trash can guy.
That's Oscar.
That's Oscar.
Oscar then, yeah, not Grover.
If I were gonna buy one, give me a Snuffleupagus. That's all I'm saying. Hey,
I used to love Snuffleupagus.
Fraggle Rock would be cool.
Yeah,
I love Fraggle Rock.
But the whole thing about these things is like you just take a screenshot of this shit. Like, why don't I pay for it? You know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense to me. Then again, probably people would think that my Pogs back in the day didn't make sense, and my Slammers,
Pogs,
people probably
Pogs. I thought Pogs when you were telling me that story.
I know, but I'm just saying people probably say the same thing about that. So this just might be one of those things that we laugh about 20 years from now, Sabrina, what about you? Did you get your Cookie Monster on or what? What are you thinking?
No, obviously not. That's ridiculous and absurd to even ask. You could see my face the whole time. Like, we all know that Sabrina's not into this, okay? First of all, I'm not into NFTs, period. I think it's super dumb. I don't know why you're paying all this money for like some image that's going to like sit in your computer. Like, it doesn't make any sense. And like, how are like children, like if you bought it for your kid, what are your kid going to be like, oh, can you just pull up my Cookie Monster NFT so I could stare at it for a few minutes?
I know.
Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, kids should be doing things that are interactive, which is what Sesame Street was. Like, they count, they do all of these things that are interactive. So for you to stare at an NFT of Cookie Monster, like as a Sesame Street fan child, I think it's really fucking weird. As an adult, like if you love Sesame Street so much that you want to have this in your hard drive for whatever reason, I guess go for it. And if the money is going to benefit, the nonprofit situation of making the show better and helping the kids, I guess I'm not upset about that for sure. But I just think it's really fucking weird and nobody wants it. Like, I don't know who what the market is. I'm sure as soon as they release them, they'll sell out in 5 minutes. So I'll be 100% wrong. But I just don't get it. I don't get it at all.
And maybe parents that were big fans of Sesame Street growing up will be buying them up. Cookie Monster was very popular.
Why?
It's the first one they're releasing. People like it. I don't know. People like when people have weird things on their phones. It's 2023. I just don't get it. I don't get it. But then again, maybe I'm too old for this shit.
Is it just a picture? It's like you're just allowed to have the picture.
Yeah, it's a picture.
It's just
a picture.
A picture, an image.
You know, and you get a little
It's like
certificate
art.
saying,
It's computer art,
yeah, computer art. Yeah,
basically.
yeah,
They call
That's
them
it.
tokens, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. It's
it's
just
so weird.
I don't know. For me, I'm
I
like,
don't
I don't get it.
Yeah.
But Cookie Monster's coming. Munch, munch, munch. So if you want that cookie, you better
Stop
get that
making it
cookie on. I don't. You
You're
know,
making it
it's-
real weird right now.
I got to bring the weird in.